Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a clever little rabbit named Rosie. Rosie had soft, white fur and bright, curious eyes. She loved exploring the forest and making new friends. Every day was an adventure for her, and every creature was a new friend to meet. In the same forest lived a sly fox named Fred. Fred had a bushy tail and fiery red fur. He was cunning and loved playing tricks on the other animals of the forest. Though he wasn't a bad fox, his mischief often got him into trouble. One sunny morning, Rosie was hopping along the forest path, singing a cheerful tune. She was heading towards Berry Bush Hill, her favorite spot to nibble on the juiciest berries. On the way, she met her friend Benny the squirrel, who warned her about Fred. "Be careful, Rosie. Fred the fox is around, and he's up to no good as usual," Benny warned. "Don't worry, Benny," chuckled Rosie. "I'm always on my toes." As Rosie reached Berry Bush Hill, she began picking the ripe berries. Unnoticed, Fred was watching her, planning his next prank. He decided to scare Rosie, just for fun. Fred crept closer, quietly and carefully. Suddenly, he leapt out from behind a bush, shouting, "Boo!" Rosie, startled, dropped her berries and jumped back. But instead of being frightened for long, she took a deep breath and giggled. "Oh Fred, you silly fox. You got me this time, but I'll get you back." Rosie decided to teach Fred a lesson. The next day, she prepared a small bucket of berries. Rosie set the bucket on a branch above Fred's favorite napping spot. She tied the bucket to a string and hid behind a tree nearby. When Fred came to rest after a morning of mischief, he lay down beneath the tree. Rosie gently pulled the string. Splat! The berries spilled all over Fred. Fred, covered in sweet berries, laughed out loud. "All right, Rosie, you win. That was a good one." From then on, Fred thought twice before playing tricks on Rosie. They became good friends. Their playful antics were known throughout the forest. Rosie taught Fred that sometimes a little kindness went a long way, and Fred taught Rosie how to appreciate a good laugh. The forest was filled with their laughter and joy. They discovered that life was better when shared with friends.